Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I actually wanted to record this video before it's gonna be technically July 2nd, but sorry for that. I was watching this interesting video about why Instagram doesn't pay creators. Probably gonna forget the reason because it's still not gonna start to pay creators just because I watched this video. There got to be something memorable. Well, now I at least know the reason. That the reason is that they didn't figure it out how they're gonna pay creators yet. Genius. Um, I mean, these people are a lot smarter than you and I. Making there are already people who have made it, and yeah, it's kind of interesting to see this picture. So, okay. Um, right now, I was planning to download some videos from my main YouTube channel and repurpose it to my Kiwi's YouTube channel, my agency's YouTube channel, right? Okay, let me first head back and start from somewhere. I hope there are some new viewers, right? We already hit 1,747 subscribers. So a couple of days ago we had, alhamdulillah, first of all, alhamdulillah, I think we had 45 or 46 subscribers. So there are 2 to 1 new subscriber right here, and I hope for that guy. I'm gonna explain some things. Okay, so we are doing 2 things right now. Don't tell me that I'm distracted idiot, because the second thing, is not the kind of thing I can live and breathe without. All right, so both of these things are very important for me, and I have to make them done. Okay, one of them is it's the bigger finger. That's why I'm kind of starting from here, because this is the thing which I started a year ago, nearly. My agency, my web design. It turns out that in English, my agency is described as, I mean, you English people describe certain things such as weird way. You say soccer, which is football, and turns out for you web design actually means both design and the development of the website, where we in Asia say web development for building a website, and coding a website. Even if it's in website builder, we say web development. We don't say something else. All right, we don't say web design, because web design is a design. Okay, so it's designing part. It's in Figma or Photoshop. You design, and there's a developer. Okay, it's two separate things. But you people mess it around. You say web design, and then people don't understand what do you mean by web design. Do you mean the development or the design part, right? But I think I understood your language now, and I think my agency in your language, because we in my agency, we just build websites using coding language like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. No website builders. A simple traditional way. Because I wanted to get I actually wanted to get a coding job way before. Back then when I was learning to code, I wanted to get a coding job when I was 14 and 15, and that's why I learned JavaScript. I don't regret. Obviously, it's a very valuable skill. It's really easy to destroy anyone who is building websites in website builders. For someone who's proficient in Webflow, Framer, for them it's a lot harder to get proficient in JavaScript rather than for me. If I wanna understand or learn a Framer or Webflow, it's gonna be so much easier. Like understanding Framer and Webflow, for me, maybe it's gonna take, if I'm gonna sit down and really try to understand, I think maybe 3 or 4 days. But for that guy, it's gonna take months to learn. All right, because there's nothing in there. I mean, except some styles maybe. which he already might knew some, some CSS styles, but except that there's nothing. It's technically July 2nd. It's 20 minutes, 12 a.m. and 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna go to sleep, try to fall asleep, because at 1 a.m. I'm gonna try to go and try to sleep, because I need to wake up for Fajr at 3 a.m. Well, why am I saying try to sleep? Well, because I fall asleep today, I think between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. because I just got exhausted after gym. I ate, and the only thing which could have helped me is some sleep and rest to get back this energy levels. And as you can see right now, I'm here working. Very strange. I think I found one. Genius. There's this thing called Rapid API, where it's like a marketplace for all the APIs to store, and they updated the UI. And when they updated the UI, I couldn't find the APIs I was subscribed to before. I just lost it. I just lost the page, and I just found it right now while recording this video. And this is, alhamdulillah, it's very good. Okay, I said you that we're doing agency. I just forgot what I was saying. Okay, we're doing agency and we're doing startup. We're doing startup to download videos from social media without ads. All right, there is a lot of products out there, but a lot of them are monetized on how to say that, bad advertisement, right? So they are, if you have used ever one of these products, you know that there's a lot of shady ads, all right? Casino and adult content. And as a constant user of this kind of products, I just got tired, and I decided that alhamdulillah, I'm a developer and I learned JavaScript, and I just have to find some backend developer, what I did, alhamdulillah. And I think, by the way, I just had a meeting today at 10 a.m. with this guy, backend developer, and we completed the API. He showed me how it's working, and alhamdulillah, it's working nice. We just have to now deploy it to somewhere, and after the deployment, it's gonna be online. And when it's gonna be online, he is gonna give it to us, give a link to us, and we're gonna build the front end with my friend. And yeah, product is gonna be online inshallah in 1 week or so, inshallah. All right, so yeah, now you know that we're doing agency and startup. Those people who have been watching me for a while, I think they're gonna get tired hearing these things again and again. Well, guess what, I'm gonna get tired repeating these things also, so I'm not gonna be saying them all the time. All right, I'm a human being as like you. So if you're watching this video, not listening to a podcast, then here is the plans which I made for today, 1st of July 2024. I'm gonna be honest with you, my day looked like, I came from my granddad's house yesterday. So today I came at like 9 a.m. or something. So 10 a.m. I had a meeting until 11 a.m. And at like 12 a.m. I went to the gym until 1 or 2 p.m. and I had a dinner, prayed Zuhr, and I worked a little bit on two things. So we have two websites. We have my agency's website and we have my startup's website. and I want both of them to be ranked #1 on Google. So I searched for SEO stuff, and I think I have found some stuff. I just have to use it now, right? Seems like we made some progress, alhamdulillah. And the #2 is a payment for my agency. So I made work on these two things, made progress on both of these things. We just have to make even more progress. It's just the first steps. Yeah, the fact that I saw some videos on how to rank #1 on Google doesn't mean that we are ranking #1 on Google. And the fact that I watched some videos on Stripe alternatives because Stripe is not available in my country doesn't mean that we have a solution to this problem, right? Um, so yeah, two things, and after then I fall asleep, and then after waking up I'm recording this video. I'm vlogging, and there are two things for my agency, which we did, you know. There's okay, so before I'm gonna forget what I was saying, let me complete what I'm saying, and then I'm gonna, I hope, get back to this idea which I had in my mind. Prices and packages for my agency. So I made some stuff over there, come up with 3 packages. Okay, so I worked on this thing, came up with 3 packages, priced each of them, and yeah, we just have to make a description to the package, right? So what it's gonna have inside. As a developer, as an agency owner, I know that obviously the most expensive package is gonna have more pages than the smallest package, and it's gonna be more complicated. It's gonna have more complicated functions and stuff. The level of complexity is gonna be higher. But to make it look fancier for a client when he's gonna be buying our services, you know, we know that we're gonna make the best of this money which he's giving us, but yeah, we have to write some description to the packages, which is, I think, time consuming, but I hope it's gonna worse it. Second thing is create some content for our agency. You know, a lot of people are complaining about that they don't have clients and stuff, and I was one of them, obviously. But inside of mine, I knew that people just don't even aware about the offer which I have in market. They don't even know who am I and what kind of services I'm providing. And there's another side of this coin. So okay, yeah, first, agency prices and packages. Second, agency content creation. And third one is vlogging. Okay, so, and this is done for today, and I think inshallah, yeah, we had a pretty good day. So we, you know, we worked, and we worked on certain things which I have been stressed and worried about for the last couple of days, and I'm happy. I don't know like how to say it, because I'm happy. You know, those days when you work and it's not just you work and your head is aching, because you know, I slept, I had some rest, but I also worked, and that's, you know, beautiful harmony and beautiful picture. You know, it's just a beautiful, it's beauty. I don't know how to say it in other words, honestly. I have seen one reel from Iman Gadzi. You know, he was saying, you know, there's so many billionaires out there who would give everything to be 18 again, right? But so you have to be the kind of person, the kind of individual who is gonna be all in working, but at the same time all in living. And it doesn't really mean that, you know, all in living doesn't really mean partying and alcohol and drugs, astaghfirullah. And there's a lot of things in your life which can give you a right source of dopamine, right? So for example, just talking to your mom, hug and kiss her, I mean, prepare a good food, eat good food, good meal. Instead of drinking some cola or something like that, drink some, I don't know, juice, right? So there there is a lot of dopamine, there's a lot of good things in this life, there's a lot of light. Yes, I know there's a lot of darkness, but still there is a lot of light. Okay, so I mean, it's not just darkness, there is a light. All right, there is dopamine which you can get from reading this holy book. I mean, it's Quran right here, you can see it. From work which you're doing, right? Enjoy the process, enjoy the process. I'm having, right now I'm having a little, okay, nice. I'm having a lot of like uncomfortable conversations in my agency because we have to deal with, set the prices, set the packages, and um, that's not something, you like to do, right? So, but okay, it's not, actually something what what I wanted to say. I think what I was trying to say, what I was trying to convey, my English is getting really better. Because I think yesterday I had a meeting with, Hussein, and we talked for like 2.5 hours. Like Hollywood movies are shorter than that. Like they are 2 hours, and we talked for another 30 minutes. And then people ask and wonder how you have such a good English. 2.5 hours of freaking speaking practice. Do it every day. I promise you, you're gonna have a best English in the world. Okay, man. 16, 17 long minute video. I described to you everything what I'm doing so far. I described you what I have done today, and I described you what am I gonna do for the next couple of minutes. So yeah, let me work, man. I have to upload this video also.